would be awkward if it's just
Man, they killed
okay.
me. What the fuck?
It
That
is.
was fucked
It
up.
seems that it's working. All right, can you see the stream? Caution:
You went to.
it's possible that certain scenes in this game may prove shocking to an unwarned public, or maybe not. I'm not reading the disclaimer.
It's loading, but yes. Also can't join the Minecraft server. Womp womp womp.
I am the batter. The batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you out, both out of Zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. I know the Judge is like cat guy, right? Is that the cat?
Yeah, the judge is the guy.
Do you want to be cat guy?
What?
Do you want to be
Sorry.
cat boy?
Yes.
To move my body, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. To interact with the environment, use the space bar to anarchy. I like this voice for the batter just because it fits him, I think. I'm going to try not to do what I did the first time I played this and try not to kill the cat.
Don't go on auto mode. You can try to kill him. Oh my god, I got in!
You got into the server?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Oh, you know what? I'll just read the title. There cannot be any livings in Zone 0. Hence, I deduce that you are a pure figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I am aching to know your name, dear illusionary interlocutor. I don't know that word. I'm the bat. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. It's a pleasure, although it was not the body I was addressing, but the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller? His name is Forever. He can't talk to us. However, he can see and hear everything. Even though you two are but an imaginary specter in my eyes. Oh shit, I used the New York accent. Let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear Forever. I believe we need your help. Many people are in need of my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. What sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred purpose to fulfill. Mission aside, I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide through this area, if it is of any help to you. Thanks. Do you like my accent for the batter?
I do.
It's impossible to get around this obstacle. A luck ticket has been found. Okay. Right, peculiar. Where'd the cat go? There you are. Allow me to inform you that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorial being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. Then I was mistaken from the beginning, and you did not even interrupt me in my fanciful phantasms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first living being I was given to encounter in this place. I had, incidentally, concluded that Zone 0 was an empty land. It is all too obvious that I was led astray. However, exists other zones, and in those territories, hostile individuals might attack you most violently. Your sacred vision will likely lead you into those lands. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Combat, sorry, wait. Okay, purification in progress. This is the battle screen. As you can observe, you will find yourself placed at the right-hand side of the screen. Your opponent, however, in this case, yours truly, will be located on the left, the correct place for a single combat. At the beginning of combat, a choice will be presented to you. You have to decide between attack and auto. Naturally, attack allows you to engage the fight in classical fashion. If auto is your choice, the computer will make the strategic decisions in your place, turning you into a simple spectator. But now, it is time to make an attempt. To choose attack, select the batter, and choose attack anew to slay with your bat. Do not utilize the auto function. The computer will not restrain itself, and I fear I would die, taking my secrets with me to the grave. Okay, so do not use the auto function.
Yeah.
Got it. Excellent, dear sportive companion. Know that both the level of the batter and that of his opponent determine the impact of your assaults. It is also possible for you or your adversaries to silently avoid the offensive moves you will exchange. Finally, on occasion, your concrete will may allow you to release a critical strike, causing teeth to fly in heaps. But let us proceed. If you are willing to, you may have noticed that when you first choose attack, upon selecting the batter, a new window will open itself at the lower right-hand corner of the screen. There, you have the choice between 4 new options. Attack lets you carry out a solo strike against a likewise solo adversary. Competence permits you to use one of your special abilities. Special talents, fuck me. Objects lets you access the inventory you are presently carrying. Finally, flee is the option of the coward. While I depart from this alternative, know that only the batter may select it in his personal menu. So, let us attempt to utilize an item. Take this luck ticket and graciously use it on the batter's person. A luck ticket has been found. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I am, of course, talking about competencies. They are, generally speaking, special moves that trigger surprising effects. It may be that they are particularly powerful attacks, or such that they induce a resurgence of health points. Nevertheless, know this. Any use of competences leads to a consumption of competence points. So I suggest that you use your skills with parsimony. Once your CP are consumed, I'm sorry, I can't prove that. It will be impossible to carry out heavy assaults. This is the funniest thing to me. I don't know why my dirty ass mind does. And if, by some mischance, you happen to cross swords with a tougher opponent before recovering some CP, your victory will be uncertain. Well, let's try right away. Choose competence and try wide angle, which will allow you to analyze your enemy. The Judge, a cryptic feline of odd appearances, HP 300, CP 30. No weaknesses / resistances. You now know not only all about my attributes, but also about the art of combat. About the wide angle, know that its analysis will always be based on the start of the battle. Thus, it may accidentally analyze adversaries you already knocked down for a long time. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of your team or all your opponents fall to 0. Take good care of your health if you want a successful career in purification. From now on, you will be ready to dispose of all impure obstacles that dare appear in your luminous mission's way. Well, supposing your intelligence on the same level with your undeniable capability of dealing bat blows to an innocent cat. Oh my god, I love this game already. Be as it may, your training has not reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me, if you still want me as your guide.
The second I moved in the server.
It's impossible to get around this obstacle. How do I get around the obstacle then? It's funny to say peculiar in like a fucking New York accent, to be honest. Yes. The pass-through will be necessary to use your cerebral organ. Fuck, I'm using the wrong voice. Yes. Pass-through, it will be necessary to use your cerebral organ correctly. You know, the one bathing flabbily in your cranium. I think that these floating blocks correspond in some way or another to the symbols you can see on the wall. Quite peculiar. Ah yes, pass. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna talk to the cat. Is there a problem, oh dear charming hero? I cannot do everything in your place. I am not a janitor, after all. Nonetheless, may I dare suggest you try to activate some of these floating blocks more at once, if so required? So hurry. Solve me this intriguing obstacle, and post haste, if you please. I wish to return the ground floor as soon as possible. Finally, after all that effort, the long-awaited reward makes its entrance to the scene. Aw, I love him. Crunch. No, I'm crunch. I love him so much. Okay, can you take a screenshot of this and DM it to me, please? Because there's no way I'm going to be remembering this.
Yeah, no, I can. Can you reload the stream?
Oh, the stream?
Yeah.
Hold on.
This fucking away from me, bro. That's not cool. 448-287.
That's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, it sucks.
Wait, shit. Oh, I did do that right. What is that last one? What is that supposed to be? Is that a 0?
I have 0 clue.
Oh, it is a 0. Here we have an accessory that will prove especially useful to your purifying quest. Dear enlightened student and sportive friend, it is a cube floating in the air, as you have probably noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to differentiate it from its ilk by the contrast of its clashing colors, assaulting your gaze with bad taste and defying any sensible course of plastic arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for despite its criticizable appearance, this red cube is of undeniable use. Aside from restoring the entirety of your health and competence points, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. I will now invite you to try for yourself in order to discover locations more populous than this deserted land. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly towards the following zones without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grab you. Okay. Do not worry yourself. I too travel between the different zones of the world. Perhaps we will come to meet again. By the by, take this. This item of a curious name will be the key that shall permit you to enter Zone 1. Have I clarified that you, at any moment, consult your inventory and characteristics by pressing the escape key? The Leo card was found. No, you didn't tell me that, but okay. Alright, I'm gonna stop this for now.